Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Today, I have with me a familiar face with Chris Zurich, who is our Missouri SAD State Coordinator, and we have with us Kyle Willkom, and Kyle is going to be our keynote speaker for Speak Hard. So, welcome both of you.
Thank you.
Great to be here.
I'm going to do a brief history of Speak Hard, which is our annual youth conference that ACT Missouri hosts, and this is the 17th year we've done it. So we, of course, had to do the bait and switch and make it virtual because of COVID, but we're making it work and groups are signing up and we're super excited about it. So Chris, why don't you go ahead?
Certainly. Well, excited to have you here, Kyle, and we're excited to kind of get the word out about your message and get people really pumped up and excited about what's to come here in just a little over 2 weeks. So would really just love to get to know you. So Kyle, what is kind of your elevator speech, your 30-second, here's me, I'm Kyle Willkom?
Yeah. So like you said, my name is Kyle Willkom. I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm an entrepreneur, but I've also done a lot of things. I've been an intern and I've been an Uber driver. And I think kind of that gives me some depth of experience to share a lot of messages surrounding action and what it looks like, how it feels to take action in our world. And if we believe that our actions matter, which actions are best? What should we be doing on a daily basis to become the best versions of ourselves? So that's what I speak about. I've now spoken in 47 different states. So I'm still missing Hawaii, Rhode Island, and West Virginia. But I'm a speaker, I'm an author, and I love sharing messages of kindness, positivity, service, and taking action.
Perfect. So you mentioned youth action, which is really important to this upcoming conference with Speak Hard, because what we're really trying to do is spark that flame in these youth to go out and be the next generation of leaders in prevention. So what is kind of your message when you're talking to youth about taking action? Kind of how do you encourage that within a keynote or within a workshop?
Yeah, that's a great question. And first and foremost, I think it starts with belief. I think we need to believe that our actions matter, that they make a difference, that the little things even that we do throughout the course of the day can make a huge impact on ourselves and on the people around us. And I think once we start to believe that, I think it starts to change the trajectory of where we're headed. So if we have that belief, then it just becomes a question of what do we do with it? And that's what I talk about a lot is how do we wake up every morning and take the small actions to kind of set the stage for a great day. And when we replicate that and have 2 great days, 3 great days, 4 great days, now not every day is going to be a great day. We know that. But if we're taking action in positive ways, the trend should constantly be upward. And so I just really like to foster that belief that our actions make a big impact on ourselves and those around us. And then kind of take people through the steps or the stages of which actions are best. What does it look like to really take control of, intentionally take control of your life and your future?
Wonderful. You also mentioned in your kind of opening there with us about kindness. And one of the areas that we cover within this Speak Hard conference, we talk about mental health, which includes things like bullying and digital wellness and areas like that. So what is kind of your message when you talk about kindness? Because that's going to be a huge aspect of this conference. And I think you're going to have a lot of individuals excited when you come in with that message of kindness.
Definitely. And it's so important, right? The space between our ears, it makes such a huge impact on who we're becoming, what impact we can make on our lives and the people around us, on the environment, on our school culture. It affects everything. And so I think, if we're starting in a space of negativity or bitterness or frustration, we aren't really setting the stage to have a positive impact on ourselves or the people around us. We're not really I call it being pre-framed. Like we're not really prepped to actually do the right things if we aren't mentally in the space to do them. And so when I talk about kindness, I'm going to save the big message for the actual speech around kindness. But it is just a huge, like when we think about it in the sense that everything that we do can have a positive or negative effect on the people around us. And most of the people around us are going through something that we know nothing about. It really matters that we start with a space of kindness and positivity and bring it to other people, even in the times where maybe we don't feel like it. Maybe we're tired or we're anxious or we have a test coming up or something standing in our way. How do we kind of flip that switch in our brains to still allow us to be really kind to the people around us? Because again, the ripple effects of these little actions can go on forever. And I believe that, and I think that that's starting with that belief, it can just, have a huge, a massive impact on the people that you interact with every single day.
Perfect. I think our youth and our prevention leaders that'll be joining us are going to be really excited to hear this whole message come together, and appreciate you kind of teasing that message and holding out for the big hoorah here that we'll all get to hear in about 2 weeks. Alicia, do you have any questions for Kyle?
I do. I would like for you to give a little teaser to our audience. And what is one unexpected thing that they're going to see when you do your keynote?
Yes, and I think this is the thing that surprises everyone when I speak, but I've done a lot of things in my lifetime. I've, started businesses or run marathons, and I think that there's a lot of great stories around that. But one of my favorite things that I've ever been a part of is when I was in college, I actually started a business creating songs and jingles and comedic raps for companies, for organizations, for sports teams. And so I love to just bring that to the table and play some of those comedic raps to just have some fun. I think that conferences should be fun. There should be messages and learning and all of that, but also that fun aspect, we can't downplay that. So I'm definitely going to be playing some guitar, doing some comedy music along the way.
Okay, I think that's the perfect place to end so we don't divulge anymore of what we'll be seeing on April 8th. So again, I appreciate you guys both joining me. Check Kyle out. You can just Google his name, and trust me, everything pops up, his books, his speeches. So give him a look, and we'll see you guys on April 8th. Thanks.
Wonderful. Thank you all.
Have a good one.